You're watching Sheila Aliens and MK Ultra. The following content is fair use, and any material is used in accordance with the principles of fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. You're watching Sheila Aliens and MK Ultra. The following content is fair use, and any material is used in accordance with the principles of fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research.
I know why. Because I didn't add myself to the stream, that's why. But I totally knew I did that on purpose, so we're all good. Hi, everybody. Jabba, you know what? You know what? Hi, KSSS. I'm glad you are able to hear me. Oh my God. Blue Flyer says you heard me farted. Jabba. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It is. That's true. Jabba is not really a liar. He's just too bluntly honest. Oh my God. Jeremy Burtz, thanks for remembering my Doge, KSS. Oh yeah. Happy birthday, KSSS. Anyway, this is a stream about Mecharandom. She responded to our stream that we did 2 days ago. And of course, it's a bunch of bull crap. This is the stream we did. You can see it on the screen here. It says Mecharandom apologizes to Tom Connors, challenges Midnight's Edge to a Barbie debate. And if you watched that, you'll see that she didn't really apologize. That's why there's a question mark after apologizes. So let's take a look at that real quick just to see what her apology actually looked like. By flaggers. So, oh God, I can't stand my own voice. Can't stand hearing my own voice.
They got some.
Oh, good Lord. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Let me find that clip real quick. Mute. Hold on. We have an issue when I can't stand my own voice. Hold on. So anyway, hold on. She said, oh, fuck Tom Connors. Oh, I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, there we go. She first thing out of her mouth was, fuck you, Tom Connors. And then she proceeded to fake apologize. So let's take a look at that right here.
Challenge them. Let's see. off, Ben Shapiro. Fuck off, Tom from Midnight's Edge. You're stupid. You know what, Tom? I'm sorry I tried to cancel you. I'm gonna do it. There, look. I'm sorry I tried to cancel you.
I know the volume's down.
Debate you on Barbie. I tried to cancel you. I'm gonna on it. The professional. Go ahead and see what she Tom from Midnight's Edge. Go ahead and see what she had to say to Midnight's Edge. Did she apologize? Did she challenge them? Let's see. Fuck off, Ben Shapiro. Fuck off, Tom from Midnight's Edge. You're stupid. You know what, Tom? I'm sorry I tried to cancel you. I'm gonna do it. There, look. I'm sorry I tried to cancel you. I want to debate you on Barbie.
So I don't know if you guys consider that an apology or not, but Mecha is going to go ahead and say that we are shaming her for apologizing now. That we're bad people because she, you know, who are we to like make fun of her for apologizing? And that her apology starts off with "fuck you" to the guy she's apologizing to. It's just really a bunch of retardation. And let's look at that real quick. Uno momento, por favor. You know, it used to say on here, it used to be like, oh, share this tab instead, but it doesn't say that anymore. I don't ever see that anymore on here. But anyway, hold on. Pull this up here. Hi. And also, Java is going to make fun of me, so I'm going to put that there. Hold on. Here we go. Mecharandom. Hold on. This one. Thank you for your patience. One moment, please. Uno momento, por favor. Sorry. Okay. Christ, hold on, I'm sorry. That's not the one I want to share. That's a long version of it. I want to share the short one, so hold on. Thank you. I know I'm giving Java all kinds of material to use against me. I don't care. Okay. Where's this one? That one? Okay, that one. That's the one. Here's a freaking... So I went through this whole stream she did, and she also deleted it of her responding to us, but she didn't talk a whole lot about it. But the parts where she did talk, I clipped it out and put it into this 2-minute clip here. Let's go over that.
There's another one, and every day, and I'm like, I don't answer to you. Imagine thinking I answer to you or owe anybody anything.
She says, I don't answer to you. Imagine thinking I answer. Like, we didn't ask her to say anything back to us, by the way.
Imagine thinking apologizing is a reason to attack somebody. That's not the, like, if that's the people that might think that, like those people can unsubscribe, right?
She's fucking crazy.
That one. That real trashy one. Or the Captain Marvel, you know, with the flat backside, or I don't know, whoever else. I don't care. I'm not accountable. I'm not responsible.
She doesn't care.
I did nothing wrong. I don't care. Don't answer to you. Me mocking me for apologizing like that's a bad thing.
Mocking her for apologizing. Should I replay her apology? No, because you guys don't want to wait 10 minutes for me to bring it back up. But I just showed it a second ago. It was not an apology. It was a fuck you, Tom. Oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah. Yeah, that's not an apology, girlfriend. The thing is, she didn't watch our stream about her. She did not watch it. That's evident. Why would she? She never watches anything she talks about. I'm assuming Rob, her boyfriend, summarized it to her or gave her some highlights. because she does not know what went on in that stream. So if she did watch it, she would know that we spent some time going over the fact that it was not an apology at all. And yeah, but so she goes ahead and tells her her viewers aren't stupid, but she thinks they are, and she wants to gaslight them. So I don't think they're stupid, but if they believe her, oh, come on, they should do their own research. But she goes ahead and tells them that we are mocking her for apologizing, and we're mocking you for being a bitch to Tom Connors. And if you think I'm exaggerating, she also, well, I don't really want to go there, but yeah, there's a tweet on Twitter of her calling his son or his child the R word because the child has like a disability or whatever. Very poor taste. That's on my Twitter. You can go find it. But she did that. But the whole stream of this stream of hers is kind of interesting because she gets into some other drama regarding those people like Tom Connors and Fandom Menace that happened back in the day. And she completely misrepresents the whole thing. And I think we could just E-fap that right here. So I need some hold music. Let me just put that on real quick. Sheila Aliens will be right with you. There we go. All right, you guys. Let me look at the chat real quick. I'm sure I'm missing something importante. Too much drama. I got to run. No problem, B. Yeah, I don't want to be covering the drama. I'm responding, setting the record straight on that she did lie about that. But we plan to be covering the funnier parts of her streams, like the silly things that go on between her and Rob, because she snaps on him. She snapped on him a lot. She snapped on him again. Oh my God. Yeah, thanks, Java. Well, me and MK will go over these things that, since I had to sit and watch a bunch of her streams today and like clip them, I got some good clips. She's so mean to him. It's so sad. And he'll be like, sorry, I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, drama's not for everybody. You guys don't have to be here. So thank you for even being here at all. Let's take a look. I just kind of, I don't know. That's all. I just want to set the record straight on that. I said it was going to be a short stream, but might as well look at this. Or should I play you guys what she did with the, I have a compilation of her hating children, if you guys want to see that. A compilation of how she hates kids. There's that. And I also have, oh yeah, her being a hypocrite about the Barbie movie. But anyway, or we could go over the drama stream. Let me see what you guys say. Her response to the drama stream. And by the way, congratulations, Mecha, who got like $80-something in super chats during this response to the drama stream. So I'm happy for her. Am I clicking my mouse? Probably. Wait, not like that. You make it sound gross. Am I utilizing the mouse here? Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I'll have to switch over to my laptop later. And there's no mouse clicking noises with my laptop. Was this it? You clicking your mouse? You know what? I still don't know what to say to Jabba because he's always right about everything.
I think so. I don't think he was part of it. So I think
I know
why
MK.
I'm attacked so hard is the second I started calling out the bots. That was when I got attacked for it. I said, "Hey, I'm getting slammed with rebots."
Sorry, Jabba. Sorry for the mouse
Gee,
clicking.
I'm getting slammed with people.
It's right by the mic.
Mad that I said something about Brie Larson. And this is why I say it goes back to about then, because that was about when I stopped playing ball. That was about when I stopped playing ball with people, because there was a thing called the tribunal once upon a time.
So the way that she's rewritten history is that she didn't get kicked out of the Fandom Menace for telling Zack Snyder horrible things about his unalived adult daughter who offed herself, which she did do, and she was cast out of Phantom Menace for that. Her new story is that she chose to leave
that was going to
because she didn't want to do a free show for Tom Connors where she organized the whole show and did it all for free and wasn't getting paid, blah blah. She couldn't just tell him, I'm not going to do that without getting paid.
be a group of YouTubers who, there was one in particular that was way more controlling than the others in that group, right? There was one of them that was way more controlling. And I didn't realize it was one of those things where, oh no, this one's actually the controller. So you had a couple of us come in as innocent bystanders. Then you had
My
people
beautiful
very,
dark
very
twisted
mad. I started
bigotry.
streaming Red Dead Redemption. I mean, this is all out in public. I'm not naming names anymore, but in 2018, before I even moved out of Wisconsin,
Sorry,
right, back to Colorado, now I'm back in Vegas again. So this is 3 moves ago. They were very, very mad at me that instead of kissing up to this tribunal, I started streaming Red Dead Redemption instead of watching this boring panel show. Because apparently something went down. I think what happened was a couple of YouTubers met up at Comic-Con in 2019.
she's about to get into it, but with her version of what happened. But quick, I'd like to say hello to my chat again. My beautiful dark twisted hello, how are you? And I know the mouse clicking is like, yeah, this is a terrible stream on my end, but it serves its function. It's not supposed to be it's not a professional one at the moment. I missed the lesbo comment you left towards me. You didn't miss it. You were right there when I said it. What do you mean you missed it? I said it and then you responded to it, my dark twisted. So you were there. I saw you respond to it. I think I know what you're talking about in that chat. Whatever chat that was that we were both in. You didn't miss it. You saw it. Okay. KSSS says, I thought she was kicked out of the Phantom Menace by someone kicking the back of her car seat. And it was either a car seat or her chair. I don't know what happened with that whole situation. And I doubt that's what happened. And if she's the one telling the story, then of course she's lying because that's all she seems to be able to do. And yeah. Well Hung Done is here to support Jabba and make fun of me. That's fine. You're all welcome here. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being here, MK Ultra, my co-host, who's working in the coal mines as we speak. I'm going to go back to playing this here.
In San Diego, discussed something unbeknownst to me. I think this other one, who is very, very eager to control the narrative, figured that out sometime. Was very, very mad at me for, I don't know, probably being a cock tease or whatever. I don't care. And being very much secretive and very much a private person, not wanting to really reveal a whole lot. So when I met up with people for the Star Trek convention,
like, I know you guys are probably like, wait, a cock tease? I don't know what she means by that because she speaks in riddles. She doesn't name names. She's purposefully vague all the time, but I don't know who she could have been a cock tease to, who's this person who's in control of everything that she's cock teasing, but I doubt she would be a tease. She probably, I don't know. What do I know? But what does that mean to be a cock? Like, why would anybody be mad at that? Wouldn't they just try to get with her and successfully get with her? No idea. A cock tease? Really? You think that's the way you're going to spin this? Still don't know who she's talking about for most of this. If somebody would like to fill in the blanks for whatever the heck she's saying, that'd be great. More like a cock scare, says my beautiful dark twisted. I agree. Not in her eyes, though. That's fine. It's whatever. Some people too. Different strokes for different folks. The sanity machine. I like Sheila's voice and like hearing her say, "Oh my good lord." This is getting saucy. You have no idea what this is all about. This is a woman known as Mecharandom42. She has a channel. She is she's kind of a bitter, mean person who hates children and stuff, which is fine. She can do that, but she's just constantly whinging and complaining on her channel. And it's kind of funny. We're kind of getting into her. I don't want our coverage of her to just be about this drama and about how she's a bad person. That's like boring. Because there's a lot of other, just her streams are just funny in general. But this is just me responding to her, responding to us. It's not going to be the general tone of how we handle her her content. And that's not the joy we find in it. We find joy in her content.
And it was a very weird thing because I'm like, okay, now I have to kind of reveal things to people that I might not want known out there. Well, I mean, it's not like a big secret. It's just I don't like people misspelling my name, so I'd rather not tell them because they're going to misspell it and they're not going to understand. And
You don't have to tell people your name, even if you go to a convention. You can make up a fake name. Who cares?
Anyway, so I think that because I've been botted so hard since, and this is when I was calling out the Brie bots, was around that time, around when we got back from that, and when I'm like, I don't know, I'm getting all this stuff, and now I have to do all this stuff for this other channel, and I have to do all this other crap. Like, why do I have to do? What's this? So I
fun drama about Tom.
Something snapped because I remember coming back from Star Trek.
Hold on,
streaming.
Java. Why do you do this to me? What do you mean? Fun drama about Tom? No, it's not Tom. It's Mecha who we are focusing on. Just anyway, whatever. Why do I bother with this Java? She is mostly just funny to watch, like the plexiglass. Oh, you can spell plexiglass, but when you say it, you say pexi. So that's very interesting to me. MK Ultra, you say like the plexiglass window into a padded cell. That is interesting that you can spell it, but you always say pexi. Anyway. Which is cute. I think it's very cute that you do that.
About how much trouble I had. Because I had been trying to take care of stuff and some of this drama from behind the scenes from then. Because during Star Trek Las Vegas in 2019, there was this huge blowout fight thing where, well, first off, somebody was slandering Rob, saying that he didn't have a driver's license, or it was expired or suspended, and that was not the case. The self-checking kiosks at the Rio did not read his license. That was the only thing, because he's like, wait a minute, I couldn't get on a plane without a license with it being expired, which is true. You can't. So
here I am interacting with the chat. So Sanity Machine says she sounds like a Karen. Yes, there's actually a playlist somebody put together called The Queen of Karens, and it is all about MECHARANDOM42 and hundreds of videos. It's 100 and something videos of people having run-ins with her for various reasons and just talking about what a winch she is, because she deletes all the evidence of her terribleness every single time. So it's hard to really get a history going for that. Speaking of her deleting things, A Brown CBR, friend of the channel, says, I have a bot downloading her streams. I started yesterday. That's amazing. Does it download them as they're live, or does it have to wait till they're done? Because I was wondering how to do that. I'm not good with, it's a Python or a script or something. Like, I'm not a genius. I couldn't figure it out. But that's really cool. Thank you, A Brown. Oh, you do that for the Dank stream too, don't you? How do you get those clips over to them? Please let me know. My Discord is Sheila Aliens, or Sheila Aliens on Twitter. I'm not sure how you what you do with these wonderful archives that you have amassed of different streams. If I'm not mistaken, that is what you do. And thank you. It's much appreciated. It needs to be done because she deletes them. Just like Liam Gray, who's another type of individual, same type of person, kind of. He always deletes his and acts like it didn't happen or changes reality. Sheila, you do have a nice voice. You could do voice work or audiobook readings. Thank you. I would love to get paid to talk. Yeah, well, at least I don't wash cooking skillets with water and soap, says MK Ultra. I've done this like 3 times, and he just stands there and keeps conversating with me. And then I realize he's just watching me do that, so he can fucking, so I can feel stupid after I'm done doing it. He doesn't stop me while I'm doing it. And I always feel so stupid. I'm like, oops, I guess I just ruined your steel pan somehow. I don't know. I think it's going to be just fine, though. Blue Flyer says, who? Her boyfriend. Oh, that would be a man known as Robot Shlomo. He pops up on her stream. He, like, even in this one, she'll tag him in and he'll sit down and talk. He used to work for Midnight's Edge as a voiceover guy for some amount of time. I'm not even sure how long, but he left that show because of this thing with Mecha. They said either it's her or the show, and he chose to go with her, which good for them. They are perfect for each other. You need to hire some bots, says the Sanity Machine. To do what? The bot that the guy's talking about, the A A Brown is talking about. It's just one that is downloading her stuff. It's not actually like in her chat or anything. KSS says everyone who has met his is wrong. Mecha didn't do nothing. Literally, it's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm in the right. It's like, how can those words escape your mouth? No, it does. It live. Oh, it's A Brown CBR says that it does record it live. The channel every 2 minutes. Once a live stream link pops up, it downloads. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, the Sanity Machine again. Everybody go check out his channel. He's got some interesting, peculiar channels. He also, I think, exposes people on YouTube who he finds to be whatever. He's people who he takes issues with. He exposes, which is not really what I'm doing here. I'm just responding to her response. We will just be having fun with her content. But the Sanity Machine, the type of channels he has that he like talks about on his channel are very strange. I think in the metaphysical genre that he takes issues with. Well hung and done. Steel pan, a skillet, stainless steel skillet pan thing. I guess water hurts it somehow. Hi, Zamajani. How are you doing? Thank you for showing up here. Thank you, everybody here. Her boyfriend has, I don't know. Her boyfriend is perfect for her. That's all I'm going to say. Hi, Bianca. Who is Cecil? Hello. Hey, Sheila Aliens. Hi, R33S3. Who else do we have? Okay, good. I'm going to, I guess, push play on this.
I mean, just leaps in logic like that. We're out there. To the point of which, where I'm like, you know what? I was getting yelled at and screamed at here in Vegas. I don't want any part of this stuff. And I really wish, and I'm sorry I didn't just cut ties then. I really am sorry I didn't say, you know what? I have my own channel. I don't want anything. And I should have just cut ties then. I don't know if I could have. I don't know how I could have.
Tom Connors was in our chat when we went over her 2 days ago. And he said that when he met her in Vegas, she was supposed to show them all around because that's where she lives. She has lived in Vegas for a long time or whatever. And she got them lost, dude. She got them freaking lost, of course, because she's a woman giving them directions, even in the town where she lives. And it was a whole clusterfuck.
Because this is 3 years later after I have now gone through 2020 with everyone, gone through my mother dying, gone through having to deal with all that crap, moved back to Vegas now, and I'm like, oh, this is still a thing. All right, so these people are botting their channels probably. They've been attacking me for trying to get help against.
So now people are botting their own channels. That's the only way they can get views or anything like that. When she goes out of her way to like grift off of those channels because of their numbers. And I kind of feel like she did that to her own channel, and that's why the algorithm just disappeared her.
Because I'm like, I don't want all this negative shit on my channel. This is just,
she doesn't want negative shit on her channel. Have you heard the negative shit that she says?
Argumentative, and this isn't productive. So I don't know if they did it all negative as just an attack to me.
It was not an attack. You don't have to respond. We don't need your response. It's probably your own viewers telling you, hey, these people did a stream about you. What do you think? You don't have to you don't have to talk about us. We don't care. We're just going to be watching you. That's all.
Personally, because here's the thing. I remember being on a panel with one of the main ones who were crying about Barbie now.
If you notice, her moderator there says, sorry, Mecha, I gotta go. My migraine is getting worse and worse. Much love. Take care. Me and MK, we laughed at that when we were watching this live. Because we're like, yes, us too. We get it.
And he was telling me, kind of a cock tea is the best part about watching me. You know, well, and that's the thing. I don't want to try and just trash them. Like I said, I really wish I would have said no then. So I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that, for thinking, because now that I listen to it now, where it's basically, they don't, like the stream I heard of Rob's from a few days ago, their big review was Barbie they had a huge problem with Barbie having such a heavy-handed feminist message, and the little girls might see it and be like, hey, we don't want to be mommies, we don't want to be housewives. And I'm like, yes, that was literally in the documentary. It was for women who were like going through, hey, I'm getting boobs now, I want a doll that kind of looks like me, maybe, or that looks like a more idealized version of me, like you have your He-Mans. So that was the point of Barbie and Tila, for crying out loud, to hear Tom not realize that Tila and Barbie were so similar, or Shira.
Blah 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 blah.
That's what kind of, because women are going to relate to America Ferrera in the broken type that can't get over it. You get that certain type that just cannot get past it. You get that certain type that just doesn't get that, we're all kind of compensating for some failures here in a lot of ways, and it does not mean that we hate each other as a species.
But you hate kids. Those are literally humans. Kids are. You've said you hate kids, so are you psycho? Okay, anyway, she's insufferable, but you know what? She's also funny. There's other funnier sides to this whole situation. Boobs are, you see, Sandy Machine says boobs are wasted on that. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna get too into. You guys can make your own assumptions about the physical, visual situations that are happening here. And some of your assumptions are kind of funny. Ethan thinks Barbie is the new Godfather. Yeah, whatever. He can think what he wants. It's just a movie. MK Ultra. Imagine being us at 11 a.m. listening to this rambling with our morning coffee as we're like, planning out what we're going to get at the grocery store and stuff. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. And let me see here. Please hold for a moment. Sheila Aliens will be right with you. Oh, here's an AI cinema little preview. It's like a fake trailer I made with AI. So just understand that we're all going to be making AI movies. I'm going to be making AI movies. I'm going to be a producer. Here we go. That's just a short little thing I made. I have a bunch of those, but different things each time. What I was going to do here is, please hold. Sheila Aliens will be right with you. Okay, thank you for holding. This is just something I posted on Twitter today about Mecharandom42 because I'm obsessed. Says Mecharandom42 logic. If you're a man and you're crying or complaining about the Barbie movie, then you hate gay people, you hate women, and you are gay.
So you know all the guys that are out there crying about Barbie? So you got all these guys who are out there crying about Barbie, right? And they're all like, oh, kids might see it. Kids are going to see it. They're gonna see this message. It's like, well, first off, it's rated PG-13, so who cares? If they wanted an animated Barbie movie, they would watch it, right? Second off, there's nothing more emasculating to a man than complaining to me about how feminist a movie for women and gay people are. Because not only does that make it seem like you hate women, it also makes you seem like you hate gay people because you are one. Because when you're telling me that it's like all gay people in the theater, if you're telling your audience it's all gay people in the theater and women really digging it, then I'm like, this is exactly what I said this movie was for. All of these guys who are crying about Barbie don't know how disgusting they seem. Yeah, we're going with that one. Because I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to make it in this one. We're starting with the bad one.
Anyway, so that's her idea, is that if you're complaining about the Barbie movie and you're a man, you're gay. That's her whole thing there. And also you hate gay guys and women. So that makes a ton of sense. Okay, so then, wait, no, I didn't need to remove that. Below that is the response, which is her responding to herself here. I said, obviously, she's not a groomer, but by her own logic, the Sound of Freedom isn't for her. It wasn't made for people who hate kids and would actively avoid helping a kid that needed help, that was in danger, which she has stated.
Inappropriate, probably. If these kids start screaming, I'm not gonna have a good reaction to that. I have this reaction to that shrill child noise when they scream when they're not well behaved, and that's all children are nowadays, is these not well behaved screaming little monsters that go to the store. So yeah. So and you see these, and you see kids, and this is the other thing, you see kids running around loose in Vegas or in like malls or departments, wherever you might be. And I'm like, you know what? I am going to walk faster so that so I'm not involved if something happens to you. That's kind of how I am at this point. I'm like, you know what? If your parent isn't paying attention to you and if something happens, I just don't want to see it at this point, because I'm not going to be I don't want to be involved. I don't want to have to, go out of my comfort zone to go and be this heroic thing that I never signed up for.
Yeah, like anybody's expecting her to be heroic, this woman right here, right? And she definitely has just specified that she would not help a kid that's like getting kidnapped right in front of her. She would walk faster, which is the big joke of the whole thing. Yeah, she does claim to be. Somebody asked if she's a carpet muncher. She's the B in LGBT, whatever. Good for her. She can do that if she wants. If you're going to complain about the sound small children make, oh, this is Wolverine. He says, if you're going to complain about the sound small children make, maybe try not to be more annoying than the worst of them. I know. Have you heard yourself, girl? And it's okay if you're annoyed by kids. I guess that just seems like a pretty immature stance to me as an adult. And I maybe that noise was also more shrill to me prior to having a child. And after you have one, it's less annoying. I don't even register it as definitely not something that makes me mad. I don't know why she gets mad about children. That's just crazy to me. That's just who she is. She hates kids. She hates them and is not shy about that at all. Blue Flyer says, I like ducks and other. Okay, that's good for you. Sheila was right about her hair clip. What about what I say about, says well hung and done. What did I say about her hair clip? Well hung. I'm curious because that hair clip is that's the kind of things we need to be focusing on this channel, is Mecharandom's hair clip. Because that is fascinating. It's unnecessary, but it's also just majestic. MK Ultra, is there body language expert among us? Yeah. Is there? Because she's got about 40 different ticks that she does where she's got puts her hand to her head. She'll pretend like she's laughing, but we think that she might just be sneaking in some cries because she puts her head down. And it's probably not, yeah, I think she is sneaking in some cries when she does that. which is sad in its own way. But the lovely Sherry, she reminds me of Ursula, the Sea Witch. Yeah. MK Ultra. Oh, never mind. KSSS is talking to MK Ultra. Never mind. Well hung. I have to admit, I get annoyed by reaming kids in bars and restaurants. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. But yeah, she goes a little bit extra with that whole situation by saying that she hates them. And yeah, it's fine. She can hate kids all she wants. She's allowed to do that, but we're also allowed to comment on it, that's all that's going on over here. She doesn't have to respond. She spends a good deal of time saying that she doesn't respond or answer to anybody in her response stream, which is great. So we got her doing that. And the lighter part of this is like Mike MK Ultra, who's in the chat, my co-host. He got them. We're trying to make her better. He got her to improve the stream because Rob, her boyfriend, is always off screen talking. He doesn't have a microphone. You can't hear what he's saying. She's responding to him. We don't know what the heck's going on. But one time he was like, or multiple times he would say in her chat, "Can you turn Rob's microphone up?" Knowing that he doesn't have a microphone. And then eventually she was like, "He doesn't have a microphone." Blah, blah, blah. And then just a couple of days ago, he did get a microphone. I don't know what kind it is. We don't know if it's one he's wearing or what's going on, but he got a microphone. And for a couple of streams, they didn't know how to make that work without echoing. So they were echoing. So it was all messed up. But they've evened it out, and now he sounds good. So we have already improved their stream. We've also increased their numbers, twofold. We have given her up to like 17 viewers. And some of the people in chat are pretty hilarious. I'm trying to find, I have this clip of this. There's some guy in chat. I don't know if this is you, Jabba, but whoever it is, like, bravo. This guy, Jeff Seidel. Oh my God, he's amazing. Huh? He's like, "We need you to infiltrate Elon," whatever the fuck that means. Yeah. That's a great one. Let me see if I can pull it up. 1 second, please. Thank you for holding. 1 moment, please. Sorry. This guy is so funny, dude. Okay, hold on. It's coming. Okay, this is just an aside here. And let me take Well Hung off of the screen here. Check in on you guys real quick, okay? Hi, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. What's worse, listening to Sheila Babylon or having to hold? Take a poll. 1 for listening to me babble. 2 for having to be on hold. Okay. I gotta, guess, blow this up so maybe you guys can hopefully see it. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's good enough. Here we have over here in her chat on this deleted stream that I saved, screen recorded meticulously. It says here, Jeff Seidel, who's in her chat, we only saw him in this. I think this is the first time we saw him. He says, "We need you to infiltrate Elon." What the fuck does that even mean? "We are the resistance," he says. Let's see what she's. I think she reads it. Let me see.
P word, doesn't he? Here we go. Where's my Ben Shapiro? I'm sorry, me not liking Barbie is happening to you. I'm sorry you don't get it. I'm not melting down, dude.
She probably already read it, but anyway, I think she does read it at some point, or she already read it.
Just laughing.
So then he goes on. Let's just focus on what he's saying, because he goes on. He says, "We are the resistance. You are a soldier," he told her. "You are a soldier." What the hell, dude? I was like, who's doing this? This is so funny. And then there's MK Ultra in her chat saying, "Please defeat your stage fright and do an open mic." She's discussing how she's going to do an open mic. Oh, here she goes talking about aliens again. An open mic comedy thing at some club in Las Vegas, which would be amazing. And I hope she does do that. Let's see what this guy says in chat. "The resistance," says Jeff Seidel. He says it again for no reason. Just fucking hilarious. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Let's see what she's saying.
Review both of them. I'm going to tell you which one.
She's crying about Ben Shapiro, crying about Barbie. Anyway, I just saw that Jeff Seidel says, "The only person I ever complained about was Mike Zero because he always blah blah." See, then he gives some like regular comments, so you're like, maybe he's not trolling. And then we're like, wait, but what's all this other shit he's saying? Make sure you. Oh, no. So he's got some mission he wants to send her on to infiltrate Elon.
Now.
Just thought that was funny. I don't know. It's stupid. It's really
Bang
stupid.
it or something. Now, I think I need to be held accountable for having the lowest view counts on any.
You need be a soldier for the resistance. If Elon wants you, we place you there, he says. Are you guys seeing that? Isn't that hilarious? We'll place you there.
On any Brie Larson or celebrity video, accidentally or otherwise, whether it be what was it that
Hello, Stinky Face. Stinky Face says, "Hey, what's happening? Who's this woman?" She's Mecharandom42. Mecharandom42 on YouTube. She's just a woman who has a YouTube channel, and we like to observe her channel and discuss it. MK Ultra says, "I would fly us out there to watch that disaster of a..." Yes. If Mecharandom does do a stand-up, we would love to be there. It would be amazing. Will Hung says, "When does she microwave a lasagna?" Yeah, I mean, they're always getting fast food and stuff. I saw a stream she did the other day. She mentioned, or no, she's looking at her phone, looking at Uber Eats like she does in every single stream, because they always order Uber Eats. And she's like, "Oh, are the price of onions, are they really expensive or something?" Like, what are you even talking about? Have you not been to a grocery store this year? It's amazing. Very
one from
peculiar.
Bob who was getting spanked on her knees. You know that one.
There she is, looking like she's about to cry, and that's sad. We don't want to trash her for that.
Trashy one, or the Captain Marvel, with the flat backside, or
Captain Marvel. Brie Larson has a flat butt. News alert.
I don't know. Whoever else. I don't care. I'm not accountable. I'm not responsible. I did nothing wrong.
That's a great clip. "I'm not accountable. I'm not responsible. I did nothing wrong." Wow, dude. 90% satire. It says so on her channel, so you can't take any of it seriously, right? In her about section, it says 90% satire, or was it parody? Something like that.
That real trashy one, or the Captain Marvel, with the flat backside, or I don't know. Whoever else. I don't care. I'm not accountable. I'm not responsible. I did nothing wrong. I don't care. Don't answer to you. If I choose to cover other things,
please do.
because that is where the wind takes me. I will choose to do so. This is my channel. It's got my name on it.
Nobody told her not to. I don't know why she's pretending that anybody told her not to cover things. But she just keeps rambling here with her stupid voice.
Random is right there in the title.
You're not random. You got like 5 things that you always go. It's hockey. What is it? It's hockey. It's whatever you're grifting off of, like Barbie. It was Sound of Freedom. What else they go? Sometimes they play pinball, fake pinball, like virtual pinball. They don't have. It's not very random. It's just like a very limited amount of things that they go over.
Behind the scenes, so I have no idea who these.
And her boyfriend is a cuck. He's a cuck. She cucked him hard on the stream today. I'm not gonna even. I don't even know if it's still up. She was streaming when I started streaming, I think, but they went to a hockey place today to go see all the hockey boys that she crushes on, and she bought like one of their sweaty shirts or something. But he takes her to those things. She constantly gushes about them. I am convinced that he is a cuck in their private life, and I am gonna go there. Sorry, I'm gonna speculate that. She's got the dominatrix whip. I mean, I'll have to show the clip when me and MK stream next, where she's like, you interrupted me. I was about to start asking for donations, and you interrupted me. He's like, sorry. And then she starts begging for donations for a terrible, terrible stream that they had done. He's a cuck. I think he's a secret cuck. Yeah, he is. And he likes that type of shit. Why else would he stay with her? He likes the humiliation type of thing, which is fine. To each their own. I'm happy for them. If they're happy, then they have a weird way of showing it. Jeff Seidel, I never held you accountable. All I do is try to increase your subs by covering Star Wars properly. Okay, yeah. I don't even know who that guy is, but he's really funny. Marvin Pay in her chat was also a good troll. Mecha, you might have the lowest views, but you make the most videos, so this balances out the views. That's what Marvin said. And then he says, blah, 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 blah. I don't think I like. Oh no, that's somebody else that said they don't like Midnight's Edge very much. I just came from its stream. There's just no appeal, at least for me. Says Revenge of the Netherrealm, who is one of her simps or viewers. You need to be a soldier for the resistance.
And this is why I say
you might have the lowest views, but you make the most videos. That's an excellent. That's a good line right there.
And I'm like, oh, this is still a thing where they feel like they're allowed to blow steam, where they can relate, because women are going to relate to America Ferrera. And what happens? The bigger problem is Hollywood and the industry and entertainment industry in general. They have been collapsing in on itself for a very long time. Now I got to rail on these Mary Sue people because of stuff like this, because they make this horrendous, toxic, divisive, trollish stuff, and then I gotta kind of do the same thing just to get the attention and the clicks.
No, you don't. It's not working for you. It's not even working.
Oh, the men are angry again, and look, oh, shut up, and look, there are women and gender non-conforming people who don't like.
Nobody's telling you to shut up. You're allowed to speak. Why can't these men complain about the Barbie movie if they went to go see it? You didn't see it. We watched you not watch it because you can't shut up during a movie. You stream the movie. You stream it while you're watching it. And we just watch you not watch the movie and talk the whole time and assume what's going on the screen when you glance at it. And surf Uber Eats for half of the time as well. And talk about hockey guys. So let these men who actually sat in the theater, paid to see it, sat and watched it, give their opinion on it. You can give your uninformed opinion on your channel.
These men are complaining the movie has feminist lectures. It does. And as one critic put it, a nuclear level rage against men. Is it this? Is it this one? Is it him?
Yeah. So it's like, whatever. No one's trying to stop you. You drove your own channel into the ground, but you should have many more subscribers. You should be at 100,000. That's what you deserve.
Thing. There's a whole lot of men who are never gonna like Barbie and say these things. They do not pay me to say this. Remember Roseanne? She got threats.
God, sorry, her voice. Anyway, yeah, some funny people in the chat running some strange ops in there that are just funny to witness here. And that's about it. That's all. I just wanted to respond to her. She lied. She did not. She tried to paint it. I wonder, okay, so if you watched earlier in the stream, she was responding to a stream where we showed her fake apologizing to someone, Tom Connors, who she had an issue with. And the apology started off with, fuck Tom Connors. So that's obviously not an apology. She then doesn't watch that stream that we did, hears about it. And in her responding to the drama stream that we're going over now, what did she do? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Steve says, I didn't know about her until 5 minutes ago, but I'm quite annoyed by her, and I wouldn't mind if she stopped talking forever. Yeah, well, I don't blame you for that. So she tried to say that she said that we were attacking her for apologizing, which is ridiculous because it wasn't an apology when you say fuck you to the person that you're supposed to be apologizing to. So she actually said that we were attacking her for apologizing. And I wonder if somebody with that type of mentality, how do they even think that way? Like, does she know she's being a manipulative see you next Tuesday? To even come up with that way of responding to it baffles me. To just spin it like that and just act like that's what's going on. Or does she really see everything in reality? Is her whole reality really skewed that much that she sees it that way? Because you didn't apologize. We're not attacking you for apologizing. We're attacking you for freaking telling him, fuck you, Tom Connors, and then pretending to apologize, challenging him, and then challenging him to a debate, which you immediately back off on. It's just silly. It's silly. How does she even think that way? I don't understand people who are wired like this. Stinky fit. Well, what's going on in my chat here? Why would men complain about Barbie? Says Blue Flyer. Yeah, well, they can complain about it because they do have daughters, a lot of them. And it is a movie that's going to attract the attention of girls like their daughters. And from what I hear, I haven't seen it, so I can't really say for sure. I've heard it has a strong neo-feminist agenda in it, which is, it's not just pro-woman, it's anti-man. So I would take issue with that if I was a father as well. So they can't just fucking shove agenda in a movie, color it pink, and tell men that they're not allowed to comment on it, or else they're not men if they comment on it. That's ridiculous. So no, they can comment on it. It's fine, especially if they paid to go see it. What the heck? We're just like, that's so bigoted to behave that way towards men. And that's exactly what Mecha is. It's a bigot. So with that, I wrap up this stream, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, putting up with my holds, putting you guys on hold. I don't mean to do that. Well, I did mean to do it. So thank you for putting up with it. And yeah. Jabba's still here. It's always a good sign if Jabba is still here, because if it's really bad, he'll leave, I think. I mean, if it's like boringly bad, if it's funny bad, he'll stay. But if it's like just not even interesting bad, he leaves. But I think he enjoys that we are investigating or tracking Mecha, because Jabba is a troll. Finally, Jabba says finally. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Blue Flyer says, thanks, Sheila. Or Sheila. Love you. I love all of you guys as well. That was my conclusion. Well, Hung and Done says, wait, there's no conclusion. What conclusion do you need? I'll try to give that to you. But this is just a quick setting the record straight about her nonsense. And not at all an in-depth anything, which we will be getting into on other streams. Thank you, Wolverine. Have a good one, Sheila. Yeah, well, I'm not sorry, Hung and well hung. There will be other streams to conclude with Tatsu-sama. Thank you for the $2 or the 2 something. I don't know what currency that is. Super chat. I wish this money would go to Jabba. Ha! It's going to me. It's all mine. CHF. Let me see what currency that is. See how many cents I'm getting. After Google takes it 30%. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for the $1.16 super chat. And Jeremy Burt says, good night, you guys. Stinky Face says, quick question. What is your opinion on soap? Why? That's a silly question. That's just silly. It's just soap. It depends what kind of soap. And it's a great invention. It's made with lard. So it's very good. Jabba, too bad. It's my money. I know you may have earned it, but it was given to me. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for this silly stuff. And there'll be more fun stuff to come with me and MK, because you know it's always better when he's here, because the whole thing goes more smoothly and he's funny. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Love you guys. Bye.